Everybody got quiet, so I guess we ought to start tonight. Welcome to our April board meeting. We've got a full house tonight, but it's good to see everybody. Appreciate you coming. We'll start out tonight with a musical performance by the North Ogden Elementary Choir under the direction of Ms. Fowers and Mrs. Toole. They will be singing two songs for us tonight, Over the Rainbow and Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Write that down because I said it without stuttering. Following the musical performance, one of our North Ogden Elementary students, Penny Taylor, will lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance. Lane, will you help her with the microphone there, please? Thanks.
Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Penny, and thank you to the North Ogden Elementary Choir. Let's give them another big hand. Ms. Fowers and Mrs. Toole, and all of the parents. You're welcome to stay to our meeting, but if you want to go get an ice cream, we fully understand, trust me. Thank you. Board, we've had an opportunity to review the items on our consent calendar. I would accept a motion for approval. Doug? Jan, second. Any discussion on that? All in favor? Aye. Aye. Any opposed? Thank you. We'll now have a presentation of a proposed fee schedule for the 24-25 school year on a second reading. Mr. Matt Williams.
Superintendent Butters, President Woodison, what an exciting night. It's a good time to be here. I know not everybody's here to hear from me, so I'll make it quick. We do have some business to take care of, though. Last month in March, we approved the first reading of the fee schedule for 24-25 school year. There were some minor changes. One involved removing junior high football from the fee schedule, along with updating the fee schedule in accordance with the policy 4600, which was approved last month also. So those are the only changes that have been made to it. So other than that, board, I would ask for an approval of your reading. Would you like me to read the memo? I've given you the memo. I'm not sure I need to read the whole thing,
good.
President.
We're good.
We're good?
We're good.
So I'd ask for an approval of the Weber School District fee for 24-25 school year on a second reading.
Before we go with that motion, we need to see if there's any public input as associated to the fee schedules from anyone. If not, thanks, Pam. If not, then we'll go ahead and move forward, and I'd look for a recommendation that we a motion to approve the proposed fee schedule for the 24-25 school year on a second reading. Janice and Bruce, thank you. Any discussion, any questions for Mr. Williams? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, we had no one to sign up tonight. So we'll move on through that. We'll move to our discussion on some action items. Heidi Alder, please.
Good evening, board. We just have a couple of policies to present tonight. The first policy is, make sure I'm doing these in the order on the agenda. Policy 7145, which is a new policy that we're presenting to the board on a first reading. This policy was brought to us from the Student Services Department and the Legal Department.
Reading.
Am I on the right? 7145.
Second reading, right?
Sorry. Yep, we're on 7145, not 4175. You can see my confusion. 7145 is on second reading. This is the district personnel electronic device policy that we presented last month. It governs the use of an employee's personal electronic device while at school. And we had no feedback, and so we made no changes to that policy, and we asked the board to adopt this policy 7145 on a second reading tonight.
if you only got confused half as much as I do. Board, I would look for a motion to approve the new policy 7145 district personal electronic device on a second reading. A motion? Jan? Kelly, thank you. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you. Next one.
Now we're on 4175. 4175 is a new policy that establishes some procedures and criteria for home and hospital services. When we have students who have medical issues that prevent them from coming to school, we provide instructional services to them at their home or even in a hospital. We've had practices and we've had forms that we've used over the years, but we realize we don't actually have anything written into policy. And so the Student Services Department asked that we create a policy that outlines the procedures and the criteria and the guidelines for students receiving home and hospital instruction. And we would submit this to the board on first reading.
Thank you. I'd ask for a motion, board, to approve the new policy 4175 home and hospital on a first reading. Will someone make that motion? Kelly, a second. Jan, any discussion or questions for Heidi on that one? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you. Go ahead.
Policy 4370 is an existing policy that outlines our graduation requirements. We made some technical changes to comply with State Board of Education regulations, and we also added a section that establishes some objective criteria for accepting credit or providing credit to students who come to our district from either homeschool or other unaccredited institutions. So in the policy, section 9 now is the new section that explains how an administrator is, it's a committee that reviews the coursework that is provided by the parent, and it helps the school determine what credit towards graduation ought to be awarded for those courses. That is policy 4370 amended.
Okay, thank you. I'd ask for a motion, board, to approve the revised policy 4370 graduation requirements on a first reading. Bruce, thank you. Janice, thank you. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you. One more. Here we
One
go.
more. Policy 6150 is also a new policy that was requested by the Community Relations Department. Community Relations Department frequently receives requests from the media and other parties seeking to interview our students or film our students for a variety of reasons. We have developed over the years certain parameters around which we would allow that, and we determined it would be appropriate to have a policy that provided those guidelines for the public to see. That's policy 6150 on a first reading, a brand new policy.
Thank you. Board, I'd look for a motion to approve new policy 6150 media and public relations on a first reading.
So moved.
John, second. Jan, any question, discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you again for everything. Well, we're moving right along. We'll turn some time over to, whoop.
Yeah, you need the handbrakes on.
No, yeah. That's why we skipped over it. There was no. We'll now turn some time over to Superintendent Butters for our administrative appointments for this coming school year.
Thank you, President. What an exciting night. Look at all those bright, shiny faces out there.
I wonder why they're here.
We're super excited, Board, President Whittison, to first of all provide an overview of the administrative appointments. What I'd like to do is do that first, and then make a recommendation to you as a body to approve those appointments. And then following that, we'll circle back and we'll get to know each of these administrative leaders a little bit better as individuals. Is that okay?
Mhm.
Okay. Well, so let's start first of all with what created some of the movement this year. We have 4 retirees from Weber School District that have announced, And it's a bittersweet night because these are 4 stellar leaders in our district. As you know, Chris Ernest, Weber High's principal, retired a little bit earlier this year. Wendy Long, who just happens to be here tonight, I got a lump in my throat looking at her over there, is retiring at the end of the school year. She's been South Ogden Junior High's principal the last couple of years. Janine Salt, H. Guy Childs Elementary principal, is retiring. And Laura Wright, West Weber principal, is retiring. So those 4 retirements created a little bit of opportunity in our district. I wanted just to quickly, for those that have not been prioritizing our board meetings on Wednesday nights, I'll share with you just a couple of other things that created some movement. This one didn't in particular, but last month we appointed Lori Adams, a district level leader, as our Human Resources Director of Classified Employees and Benefits. That was an advancement for Lori Adams. We also, across the past few months, had to name and get in place leaders for our 3 new schools that are under construction. And so we have already named Mike Martini, our Westfield High School principal. Matt Patterson has been named to the Mountain View Junior High principalship, and Justin Skeen is our new Haven Bay Elementary principal. So those appointments created a little bit more movement. We also sadly have a principal leaving Weber School District, and I've tried to bribe him almost to stay, but it's for the right reasons. But we're going to lose Brent Hogan at Bates Elementary. He will be in a similar capacity in the Nebo School District next year, and so we bid a fair, just a kind adieu to Brent. I want to just say really quickly, I forgot to mention to our retirees, I can't think of a group of more exceptional individuals than the 4 that are retiring, and we want to thank them for their service and stewardship for these many years. Wish them the best of luck. All right, let's get into the stuff that everybody's here for tonight. So we have some advancements. There's 2 individuals moving into principalship positions. The first one is Patrick Andrus at South, and he will be the new principal if you approve this appointment, board, at South Ogden Junior High School for the next school year. Dr. Ryan Catchold will be the new Weber High School principal for the next school year. Elementary appointment to Principal Nanette Watson will officially be named the Lowman View Elementary principal. Advancements of some of our current administrators. Chris Archuleta will be moving from an intern to the Roy Jr. Assistant Principal. Carrie Fredrickson will be moving from an intern to Bonneville High School's one of their assistant principals. Brian Heward will become a Westfield High School Assistant Principal. He has been a junior high school principal to this point at Rocky Mountain. Melinda Stimpson will officially be named to a junior high principal at T.H. Bell Junior High School. Ryan Stokes is moving from an intern to the South Ogden Junior High Assistant Principal position. Moving forward, we have some new administrative interns. Carolyn DeHoff, currently a health PE teacher at Roy High School, will be moving to Roy Junior High School as an administrative intern. Tyler Dunyan, currently a social studies teacher at Bonneville High School, will move to Fremont High School as the intern. Ryan Gross, currently a health and history teacher at North Ogden Junior, will move to Weber High School as the new intern. Courtney Hicken joins us from Davis School District. We stole her away. And she is a special education teacher in that district currently and will be joining Quinn Talbot's team at Sandridge Junior as the intern. Mark Welch will officially be named as the Bonneville High School intern. He's been serving in an interim capacity there to this point. Just a couple of others to mention. At the elementary level, we have 2 internships that we have appointed. Emily Mangum is currently an instructional coach at Lowman View Elementary. She will be an elementary intern for next year. And Vanessa Mize will make her official. She's been serving as an interim intern to this point, but she will move into that capacity. I do want to mention also, board, some transfers. We won't recognize these individuals formally tonight other than to let you know where they're headed. We have some principals that are moving to a principalship in another school from where they've been serving. I'll just announce those quickly. Chance Adams has been at Canesville. He will be moving to H. Guy Child. Heather Hales is going to be the new principal at Roosevelt Elementary. She's currently been serving at Country View. Shelley Harris Neff has been serving at Roosevelt, and she is moving to Pioneer Elementary. Shane Rasmussen has currently been the principal at Pioneer, and he will be moving to Canesville. We also have 3 individuals that are joining us that have been principals from outside of the district that will be moving into principal positions in our district. I'll start with Daryl Flukager, and we will introduce these individuals tonight just because they're new to our district, and we want to welcome them. Daryl Flukager has been the principal at Holt Elementary in Davis School District, and he's replacing Laura Wright, who is retiring. He will be named to the West Weber Elementary principalship. Mary Heslop is a principal right now at 3 Mile Creek Elementary in Box Elder School District, and she will be moving to our Country View Elementary. And we welcome back an old friend and a familiar last name. You'll notice on this one, but we have Dax Cedarholm is joining us. He's was a former employee in our district, currently a principal at North Park Elementary in Box Elder School District, and he will be the new principal at Bates Elementary. Okay. Last but not least, we have just a few administrators that are transferring into the same positions, just a different school. Ashley Blaisdell will be moving to Westfield as the intern. She's been an intern at Sandridge, done a great job. Nils Hansen is moving to North Ogden Junior High as an assistant. He is currently the assistant at Roy Jr. Tyler King will be an assistant principal at Westfield High School. He's currently an assistant principal at North Ogden. Nick Reyes is moving to Mountain View Junior as an assistant principal. He's currently in that same capacity at Weber High School. Ryan Waite is moving to Rocky Mountain Junior as an assistant, and he's currently an interim assistant principal at Weber High School. Brooke Young will be moving to Weber High as an assistant principal, and she's currently an assistant principal for the Lakers at Bonneville High School. We are adding one more out-of-district assistant principal to the ranks, and we will get to know him tonight. He is currently an assistant principal at Mountain View High School in Davis School District, and we have asked him to join our new team at Weber High School, and his name is Taylor Allen, and we welcome Taylor as an assistant principal. Board, we'd love to have you get to know these folks, but first I'm making a recommendation that we approve them to their new appointments.
Thanks, Superintendent. Board, we've heard our superintendent's summary of the administrative appointments, and I would entertain a motion to move forward with them. Jan?
Second.
And Janice, third. Any discussion, any questions for superintendent on those? All in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Thank you. Back to you, superintendent.
We're going to switch it up a little bit, Board, and so that you don't have to listen to my monotone voice the whole night. I thought I would invite Assistant Superintendent Mr. Dave Hells. We're going to kind of tag team tonight, and we're going to change it up just a little bit. We have extensive bios from each of our administrators, our new administrators. And so instead of having us read the bio about you and all of your family and the different things that you've done, we will do that, but not reintroduce your family at the end. Does that make sense? So what I mean by that is we will introduce you, we'll have you come up, we will ask anybody that you brought with you to support you tonight to kind of stand up and be recognized while you're up here. And then we will go ahead and read the bio. We'll hand you the mic and let you address the board. Okay? That makes sense? All right. Well, I'm going to start things off tonight. We're going to start with the Bonneville cone. We're going to try to move through this in a cone fashion. Carrie Fredrickson, would you come on up? Welcome. Anybody here to support Carrie, please stand up. And it could be a lot of people in the room as well, but she's got a soul guy right over there. And Mom, she's shy. Okay. Well, let me tell you a little bit about Carrie. Carrie's the intern at Fremont High School right now. We're moving her to Bonneville High School as an assistant principal. She has degrees and credentialing from Salt Lake Community College and Western Governors University. She has served in education for 17 years. She has been a paraeducator, a life skills teacher. She's coached cheer, drill, and been a department head for special education students. And of course, currently she's the administrative intern. She has 3 kids, Parker, Azuri, and Chloe, and with her husband Troy, who's standing over there. And then she has a dog, Daisy, and 5 chickens. Okay. Where does he rate with the dogs and the chickens? All right. I'll let you address the board.
Thank you, Superintendent Butters and President Whittison and the board for this opportunity to advance. And I'm just so grateful and humbled for your support, and I'm excited to continue to serve the students in Weber School District at Bonneville High School.
Thank you so much. Let's give her a hand. All right, Mr. Mark Welch, will you come on down? Sounds like The Price is Right. If you're old like me, you know what show that is. Looking sharp, looking dapper tonight. Okay. All right, anybody here in support of Mark Welch? Stand up. I see somebody there in the back. Thank you. We will be introducing her. Mark has been serving at Bonneville High School as an interim intern, and we're moving him officially into that capacity, and we're really excited about that. He has degrees in credentialing from Weber State, Western Governors. He's served in education for 7 years. He's been a math teacher. He's coached baseball, football, student government advisor. He's been an ed tech coach. And I'm just going to go ahead and read his bio because I got a little chuckle out of it. I've been married to my beautiful wife, Caitlin, for 10 years. She's an elementary school counselor in Ogden School District, for now. Okay. I also have 2 children, Brecklin and Preston. We love to spend time with each other, especially when we can go to Lagoon in the summer, playing in our yard whenever the weather permits. Brecklin loves coming to the Bonneville High School games with me and loves to yell, "Go Bonneville," regardless of the situation. So that's awesome. Great support. I'll let you address the board.
Thank you so much. Superintendent Butters, Board President Whittison, thank you for this opportunity. I've been really grateful to be at Bonneville this year, and I've loved it, learning from Rich and Steve and Brooke, and I'm really excited to work with Carrie and learn from her as I begin this journey as an administrator. So thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
Patrick Andrus, come on down. As Patrick walks, I know what he's thinking. I've got big shoes to fill because she's sitting right over there, right?
She has petite feet.
Petite feet, okay. Okay. All right, welcome, Patrick. Who's here in support of Patrick? Stand up. Don't be shy. Come on. Awesome. Welcome, welcome. Thanks for being here. All right, Patrick has been the assistant principal at South Ogden Junior High most currently, and he will be the new principal of the Spartans. And we're super excited. He's got the right colors on tonight. He has credentialing from Weber State University. How do you say that? Cosumnes River College. That's a new one for me. Where's it?
State College in Sacramento. Sacramento.
California. Great. Also from Grand Canyon University, has his educational leadership credentialing. 12 years in education. He's taught English and Spanish, and he's been administrative intern at both Bonneville and Fremont. He will be celebrating his 30-year anniversary this summer with Melissa, and congratulations on that. They have 6 kids that they claim. William, Joseph, Victoria, and Olivia are all Fremont graduates. They've adopted a daughter, Leah, in 7th, and she's a 7th grader at Walquist, and another semi-adopted son, Harrison Schoonmaker, who is a Fremont grad and currently teaching English at Rocky. So welcome and congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you, Superintendent Butters and President Whittison. Thank you. And board, I appreciate this opportunity to serve. I also have to mention a daughter-in-law, McCall Schoonmaker, who is a speech path now in the district. So I'm getting them all here, so that's good. That's good. I can't forget anybody, and I can't forget. So I made a list. I just wanted to take a minute. I don't think I could stand here really without thanking some leadership that I've had throughout the course of my service here in Weber School District. Kurt Swalberg, Nick Harris, Rod Belknap, Michelle Perry, Brock Mitchell, Alicia Mitchell, and Wendy Long. These have been my mentors and colleagues, and I love them. They've been fantastic to me. They've given me opportunities to lead and opportunities to serve. They've been an example to me, and they've given me their trust. And I can't ask for more. They embody what Weber School District stands for, and I hope to someday be labeled with that group. And I just couldn't be more pleased and proud to be a part of this great community. Well, thank you.
And Wendy's handing off a good luck charm to him. Awesome. Mr. Ryan Stokes, will you come on down? Ryan? And if you are here in support of Ryan, would you please stand? Awesome. Thank you. Thank you. We got to make sure. They're part of the team. Ryan has been the intern at Weber High School, and we are moving him to South Ogden Junior High to serve with Mr. Patrick Andrus as an assistant principal. He has credentialing from Weber State, Western Governors, 2 great institutions, 15 years in education. He's taught biology at Two Rivers. He's been a PM school coordinator, and he's been married to his wonderful wife of 27 years, Kelly. He's the proud father of 4 amazing kids, Nathan, Chloe, Ella, and Ivy. Wow, those are beautiful names. And he's a slave to 2 dogs, a hedgehog, and a gecko. Welcome, Mr. Stokes.
Thank you, Superintendent Butters. Want to thank the board and President Whittison. I really want to thank so many people. Years ago when I started this process, applying, I didn't know very many people because I came from Two Rivers, and we just don't know a ton of people because we're small. But now I look out over this audience, and I have some great mentors that have really coached me and led me. I want to thank my team. I'm sad to leave some of the greatest guys that have helped me over the last couple of years, but I'm excited for my new opportunity to meet, to get to know Patrick better, and to be a Spartan. Never thought I would go back to junior high. Never thought I'd go to Weber High again, but I'm excited to go out to South Ogden and be a part of this. So thank you all for trusting me with our students.
Thank you. All right, Melinda Stipson. You can't miss her. She's the one in the great white suit. Come on down. Thank you. Who's with Melinda? Awesome. Good to see you. Melinda's been the interim assistant principal at T.H. Bell, and we're going to make her official. She is the assistant principal at T.H. Bell, the Minutemen. She has credentialing from Weber State and Southern Utah University, 27 years in service of children in our district. She's been a social studies and a science teacher. Her husband and she have 4 kids, 3 of which are married, and 3 grandkids who love to party with us. That's awesome. That means you've been a good parent if they want to hang out with you. I'll let you address the board.
I just want to thank the board, thank President Whittison and the opportunity to do this. I've loved education, loved every year of it that I've been here. I age myself when I put 27 years on there, but I think it's really important, and thank you, Superintendent Butters, and thanks Matt and Brock for just supporting me in this journey. I love education, and it's where I want to be. So appreciate everyone that's helped me get here. I'm just loving it.
Superintendent and board, it's my privilege now to work with the Fremont and Roy Cone changes. First up, just met him this evening. Mr. Ty Dunyan, can you come on over, friend? And if you happen to be here in support of Ty, would you please stand for a moment? There she is, Title I coordinator at Birch Creek Elementary. His wife, Randy, right? Welcome. Ty Dunyan, teacher currently at Bonneville High School, moving to be an intern at Fremont High. Credentials include a Bachelor of Science in History teaching from Weber State University and a Master's of Educational Leadership from Western Governors. 13 years in education positions. Ty has taught history at Walquist Junior and Bonneville High School, as well as multiple CTE classes at Bonneville High. He has been the head baseball coach at Walquist, the head girls basketball and girls golf coach at Bonneville, as well as the yearbook advisor and student government advisor at Bonneville High. I like this is fun. I have been married for 20 years to my amazing wife, Randy, who is the Title I coordinator in the district of Birch Creek Elementary. I'm the father of 4 sons, Colby, who is a junior at Bonneville High, Crew, who is in the 8th grade, and Mason in the 7th grade, both at T.H. Bell, and Daxton, who is a 4th grader at Birch Creek Elementary. We enjoy vacationing, skiing, and anything outdoors. Our boys keep us extremely busy with their various sporting events. We are constantly on the go. Welcome to leadership, Ty.
Thank you, Superintendent Butters, President Whittison, and the board. I'm grateful for this opportunity. My beautiful wife, Randy, our 4 sons are at sporting events, so they can't be here. Thankful for good grandparents that can get them to those places. Grateful for the opportunity to be in this capacity. I'm a product of Weber County School District. I'm a Uinta Mustang, I'm a South Spartan, and I'm a Bonneville Laker. It'll be great to go to Fremont. I will take off my Laker blue for the time being and don Fremont blue, so I'm excited for that, but grateful for the opportunity to serve and for you entrusting me in this capacity. So thank you.
Thanks, Ty. Next up is a new friend coming to us from Davis School District, Daryl Flukiger. Daryl, come on over, please. I had the privilege of meeting his daughters this evening and his wife. Please stand. I think I've only got one at the moment. There they are. Jessica's right over there. Yeah, thank you. Daryl, he comes to us from Davis School District, currently the principal at Holt Elementary. And he's joining us at Weber School District to be the principal at West Weber Elementary. His credentials include a BYU master's degree in educational leadership and a bachelor's degree in elementary education from BYU, Idaho. 18 years in education, been a teacher for 4th and 5th graders, and also an elementary principal now for 12 years. You're a veteran, right? Right on. I love this. He said, my amazing wife, her name is Jessica. She works in marketing and is awesome at what she does. We have 2 cute daughters, Olivia 5 and Emma age 1. I want to also mention that we're grateful to have Daryl. He comes with a lot of experience, and that will serve Weber well. Daryl, welcome to Weber School District. Would you like to address the board?
Awesome. Thank you. Thanks, Dave. I appreciate that. Thanks to Gina. I appreciate her as well, and to the board. I'm excited to be here. I'm excited to learn from you guys and to help move Weber District forward, so I appreciate this opportunity. Thanks.
I might add that my wife teaches at West Weber Elementary, and so she was excited for the new opportunity as well. Let's move to the Roy Cone, Chris Archuleta. Now, I have to say a happy thing about Chris Archuleta. He informed me that I was his principal many years ago. So that was like totally wonderful news to I said, look what a good job we did, huh? Family stand, Chris Archuleta's family or support group.
They are at sports and stuff, but I told you guys last year that I would bring them, so I have a picture. They really do exist. They're all over the place at sports in Plain City and South Island. So
awesome.
They're watching, they can hear.
They can hear. Cool. Well, Chris, currently an intern at Roy Jr., is moving to be an assistant principal at Roy Jr. His credentials include Weber State University, a special education degree, and educational leadership degree from Western Governors. 11 years now in education. Positions held, special education math teacher at Orion Jr. and the administrative intern at Roy, right? His wife's name is Lindsay. We were married in 2015. We have a 14-year-old son at North Ogden Jr. and a 9-year-old son at Green Acres Elementary. Welcome, Chris Archuleta.
Superintendent Butters, President Whittison, and the board. I just want to thank you for the opportunity to continue to serve here in Weber School District. I'm a product of Weber School District as well, like Ty said, and I started in Box Elder, made my way out here, and this is home. So I also want to give thanks to Brock and Matt for believing in me for this opportunity. And then I've also had the opportunity to serve under lots of great educators that have taught me a lot that I know. So Rob and Nils, I really want to say thank you to them, because without all the great educators that I've come in contact with, I don't think I would be where I am. So my wife, my kids, this job has taken me from home a little bit more than I have in the past, but I want to thank them for believing in me and giving me this opportunity too. I remember when I first got appointed to Roy Junior High, I heard a lot about how amazing the community was and that I would just love it and I would fit right in, and I want to say firsthand that they're right. You know, the Roy community is very passionate about their students, and I am super grateful that I get to continue to serve there, that I get to stay there. It's what I was hoping for, and I got my wish. So it's kind of surreal that I'm in this opportunity, but I'm super thankful to you guys and all the educators that are here that have helped me get to where I am today. So thank you.
Thank you, Chris. Next up, also from the Roy Cohn and currently serving in the Roy Cohn, Carolyn DeHoff. Come on up, Carolyn. I've had the privilege of getting to know her in a few meetings recently, which was wonderful. If you're with Carolyn, could you please stand? So welcome, welcome. Grateful for your presence with us tonight. Carolyn, this is going to be fun. You have a long list here. She has been and is currently a teacher at Roy High School, and she is moving to be an intern then at Roy Junior, yes? But she's also serving presently, friends, as she's covering the adult education program in the absence of our wonderful Andrea Woodring, and we're really grateful for your leadership there. Her credentials include a Master's of Science in Educational Leadership from Western Governors University. She has a lot of postgraduate work as well from the University of Wyoming, and a Bachelor of Science degree in Exercise, Science, and Physical Education from Arizona State University. 10 years at the secondary level and 25 years of coaching at the collegiate Division I level in women's basketball. So I'm going to read these because it's kind of cool. So, assistant girls basketball coach, Coronado High School. Assistant women's basketball coach, University of Wyoming. Assistant women's basketball coach, Weber State University. Assistant women's basketball coach, U of U. The associate head women's basketball coach at the U of U. The head women's basketball coach for North Dakota State University. And then she made a switch, and Weber District got lucky. She became coach 9 years at Roy High School and a physical education teacher and Health 2 teacher 9 years at Roy High School. The department head for PE and Health 2 at Roy High, and recently also the Dean of Students for Differentiated Educational Needs for Roy High School as well. This is fun. My parents will be celebrating their 60th anniversary in September. I have 3 siblings who reside in Wyoming and Colorado, and they are now grandparents. I've been with my spouse, Gail, for 30 years, and her family lives in Laramie, Wyoming, with a brother in California. We have 2 3-year-old Aussie Doodles, and we have been fortunate enough to find some land in the mountains where we spend most of our time in the late spring and summer. That's right after my own heart.
Thank you. Thank you, Dave, and thank you very much, Superintendent Butters and President Whittison and the board for this wonderful opportunity to serve Weber School District. This has been an amazing environment for me to be a part of. There has been incredible leadership that I've been able to be mentored under, from the start of Gina Butters to Kurt Swalberg to Matt Williams to Mike Martini, and then to Brenda Hart, and all of the administration team that has been under them, and how they have mentored me, along with all of the educators and the colleagues that took me from a world outside of here and made me feel how I could bring that into here and make it work. And so you have phenomenal people in this Weber School District that has made me be able to feel grateful and blessed that you've given me this opportunity, Brock and Matt, to be able to be into this position, to lead and hopefully continue the great leadership that you have among you already, and to serve you and to serve the students, the educators, and all of those within the communities that are involved. And I'm very grateful to stay in the Roy Cone and to join Rob Lake and Chris over there. So thank you so much, Brock and Matt, again, and thank you everybody for all you've done for me.
Thank you, Carolyn. And finally, the last change in the Roy Cone, Courtney Hicken. Could you come on up? There she is. Family, there they are. Awesome. That's a good-looking crew. They've been really good. They might get ice cream on the way home as well, as suggested by or dinner. That work out too. Currently a teacher in Davis, right? And is joining us as an intern at Sandridge Junior High. Her credentials include a Bachelor of Science from Weber State University in Special Education. Awesome. And a Master's of Education from Southern Utah University. 10 years so far in education. We'll build on that here, right? Right on. Many of the positions: special education, a mild moderate teacher in math, language arts, and social skills. Special Education Department Chair, a Tier 2 and 3 school-wide intervention specialist. You have some skills. We will use those. Mentor teacher for student and provisional teachers, a PLC lead, a Hope Squad advisor, an MTSS PBIS SEL curriculum development, and priority school team member. Awesome. And this is fun. I'm going to read this. Are you ready? I am happily married to my husband of 10 years, Stephen, who is a database programmer. We live in North Ogden, where I was born, raised, and graduated from Weber High in 2010. We became an instant family of 8 years ago when we took in 4 children under the age of 6 through the foster care system. Luckily, we were able to adopt all 3 boys, now ages, here they are, ages 14, 12, and 11, and our only daughter, who is now 8. Our 2 eldest sons attend North Ogden Junior and are involved in football, band, choir, Weber High's wrestling team, and marching band. Our oldest boy, David, is part of the North Ogden Junior's TSA team, who just won state for construction design and will be going to the Nationals in Florida this June. That's awesome. Let's see. Our 2 younger kids attend Bates Elementary. They are involved in a variety of sports and activities, many of which my husband coaches. In fact, coaching, playing, and watching football and soccer games is essentially how we spend our entire fall every year. That sounds like a lot of fun. We have a close-knit extended family and a network of friends that we value above all else. We are lovers of the outdoors, adventure, and animals. Hiking, mountain biking, camping, boating, and any other activity that will burn down the rambunctious kid energy is how you will find us spending our summertime. Our life is vibrant, loud, energetic, busy, and often chaotic, but in all of the best, most fulfilling ways possible. Welcome, Courtney Hicken.
I just want to say thank you to all of you, especially the board and the superintendent, as well as President Whittinson, for giving me the opportunity to come to what I feel is home in Davis, or in Weber School District, rather. You did, in fact, steal me from Davis School District. I'm excited to get to know many of you and work with you and try to work on some old school prejudices that I was a little bit sassy about with rivalries. So I'm excited to get to know each of you and to serve in Weber.
These folks have great energy. Can you feel it? It's awesome. We're so fortunate. I'm going to cover the Weber Cone. We'll start out with Dr. Ryan Cashold. Come on down. And if you're with him, please stand. Awesome. Thank you so much. Welcome tonight. Welcome. Well, Dr. Ryan Cashold has been the interim principal for us this year at Weber High School, and he has done an exceptional job in a challenging situation. And I want to first of all thank you personally and publicly for your stellar courage stepping into a tough situation. So we appreciate that. He now will be the official Weber High School principal, and we're excited about that. Let me share a little bit about his background educationally. This is impressive. He has a bachelor's degree in classical literature and linguistics from UCLA, 2 master's degrees, 1 in educational leadership and administration from Pepperdine, 1 in public administration from Brandman University, and he has earned his doctorate in educational leadership and school finance adequacy from USC. It's a pretty impressive resume. 9 years in public education. He's been a teacher, an administrative intern, and an assistant principal. We snagged him a few years ago from California, and we've been really pleased. He has 1 daughter, Kenna, who is turning 5 this month, and his wife, Paige, also works in public education where she serves special education students. Welcome, Principal Catchhold.
Thank you, Superintendent Butters, President Whittison, the board. I can't tell you how grateful I am to continue to serve in this role. This has been the most rewarding experience for me that I've had this last year, and I'm truly grateful. I wouldn't be here without some incredible mentors that I've had. I definitely want to recognize some folks, some leaders that I've had in California that are tuning in probably to this. It's been a special experience. And then this is some of the best district leadership I've worked with. There is entire quality leadership that I've worked with here, and I wouldn't be here without that. So I'm grateful to be at Weber. I think we're going to do something special. Weber High has everything it needs to get to the next level. The community, the parents, the students, the teachers. We're poised to do great things, and I'm going to do everything I can to make that a reality. So thank you.
All right, Mr. Taylor Allen, come on down. And if you're with Taylor, let's have you stand. She's cringing. I can see her face. Come on, just for a second. Thank you. Appreciate that. Well, welcome, Taylor. How are you? Good. So Taylor has been and is serving actually currently in Davis School District at Mountain View High School. He's an assistant principal, and we have asked him to take on an assistant principal role at Weber High School. He has degrees from Weber State University, Utah State University, and he's been 12 years in education. He's been a social studies teacher at Brighton and Syracuse High School, social studies department chair at Syracuse, head soccer, wrestling. He is awesome wife, Shaylee. They've been married for 15 years. They have 4 children, Taylor, Crosby, Keely, and Tanner. I wanted to get that right. Welcome to Weber School District.
Hey, thank you, Superintendent Butters, President Whittison, and the board. I am just over the moon to be a part of Weber School District. I'm super passionate about students and academia and education. I've kind of lived my career with the mantra that Coach Whittingham at the U says. He always says you're all in or you're in the way. And I've just lived by all in, and I am so excited to bring that same energy and passion to Weber School District. And I'm going to repeat what Ryan said. We are going to make Weber High the best. Yeah, go Warriors. And I'm excited to make Weber School District the best. So thank you.
He just threw the gauntlet down. Just, I could see Alicia Mitchell squirming in her seat over there. She's like, okay. Challenge accepted. Challenge accepted. Rich, what do you think about that? I don't know. Yes. I'm not at his Christmas list right now. All right. Thank you so much. All right. Ryan Gross, come on down. Ryan, and if you're with Ryan, let's recognize you and welcome you. Thank you. Appreciate that. How are you? You got the right colors on, sir. Ryan's currently a teacher at North Ogden Junior, and we're asking him to be the new intern at Weber High School. He has a degree from Weber State University. At Western Governors, he got his MED, his learning and technology degree, and also from Western Governors, he has his educational leadership credentialing. 7 years in public education. He's been at North Ogden teaching geography, and he's also been a CTE or still a CTE teacher at North Ogden Junior. He met his beautiful wife Harley while we were in high school. She was a Bonneville Laker, and I was a Weber Warrior. We got married in 2015, enjoyed traveling, hiking, eating ramen together. That's awesome. We have two sons, Kaiser, and is that right? Kaiser, and enjoys chasing after our rooster and eating cereal. Reiner is 2. Okay, sorry, I messed that up. Kaiser is loving chasing the rooster and eating the cereal. Reiner is 2 and enjoys wrestling his brother and trains. I hope he's not wrestling trains. Okay, all right. They live in Plain City. They have a dog and 10 chickens. Welcome, Ryan.
I'll take the blame for that. I'm not an English teacher, so that was very poorly written. But yeah, I'm a third generation Weber Warrior. Can't believe I'm going back, but I'm incredibly excited to go back. I dove into the back of my closet last night and found every high school shirt that I kept for this long for some reason. I don't know why. And I threw one on and I asked my wife if I could wear it out in public, and she gave me a resounding no. So I don't know why I saved them at all. But Superintendent Butters and Board President Whittison, I appreciate this opportunity. And I also want to take this moment. I'm the result of the people who've invested in me and believed in me. And I want to thank Crystal Deemer and Sherry Patton for just giving their time and teaching me and training me. And I especially want to thank Wendy Long for just believing in me from day one. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for Wendy. And I couldn't see any greater honor for me than to spend the next 10, 15 years sharing the lessons and the messages that Wendy gave to me. And Wendy, I just want to thank you for that.
Mr. Dax Cedarholm, and if you're with Dax, stand up, please. Awesome. Thank you. All right, Mr. Cedarholm, you better come back in the room. We know a familiar face. Awesome. Welcome. How are you? Good. Let me tell you a little bit about Dax. So Dax is currently serving at North Park Elementary in Box Elder School District, and he will be the new principal at Bates Elementary. He has a bachelor's in elementary ed and an ELL endorsement from Dixie State, master's in educational technology, from Boise State, and he received his administrative licensure from Southern Utah University. This is his 8th year. He's taught 5th grade, 6th grade, 7th grade math, assistant principal at Golden Spike Elementary in probably Box Elder School District. He has been married to his beautiful high school sweetheart for 11 years almost. He claims we've been together for 15 years. We have 4 beautiful girls, Everly, Lennon, I love that, Quinn, and Sawyer. Sawyer's the youngest at 8 months. They live in Tremonton, and their hobbies include following their kids around in sports, dance, and cheer. Welcome back.
Thank you, Superintendent Butters, President Whittison, and the board. I'm happy to be back. I grew up in the Weber School District, and then I taught here, and so this is home. And so I really appreciate the opportunity that I have to be back here and to serve the students and the community here in the Weber School District. I have a lot of leaders in this room that I could go on forever in thanking and appreciating, and teachers, previous teachers. And so I just want to thank everyone that has helped me get to this point, including my family and my dad. He was here for a long time, and he's been awesome in helping me and coaching me through education and the whole process. So I'm happy to be back, and I'm excited to get started.
That was a little bit eerie, board. The genes are strong there, aren't they? That's amazing. All right, Nanette Watson, come on down. Nanette, and anybody that has joined and is here to support her, would you please stand up for us so we can see your faces? Good looking bunch there. Thank you. Come on over. Yeah, how are you? So Nanette has been filling in since Justin Skeen was moved to Haven Bay, has been the interim principal at Lomond View, and we're going to make it official. She's doing a great job there. So she will be the official new principal of Lomond View Elementary. She has a bachelor's in elementary ed from Weber State, a master's in elementary education, and a PhD in literacy education from Utah State. She achieved, her licensure for administration from Utah State. That's impressive. 17 years as an educator. She's been a 6th grade teacher, a preschool teacher, a reading specialist, a university instructor. And she and her husband, Cody, have been married for 26 years. They have 5 amazing children. Carter, a recent graduate from Utah State. Ashley, studying elementary ed at UVU. Good to know. Amelia is soon to graduate from Weber High and is planning to attend Weber State. William and Jacob are twins. They're 14 years old and they're knights at North Ogden Junior. They all enjoy being together, having shared experiences, whether it's playing games around the kitchen table or traveling together. Congratulations.
Thanks. President Widdowson, Board, and Superintendent Butters, thank you so much for this opportunity. I've loved my time at Lowman View. It's been great working with such a talented and dedicated staff, and I've loved getting to know the students, the parents, the community, and I just look forward to spending more time there. So thank you very much.
Board, I had a wonderful experience just now. Courtney leaned up from behind and she said, "You were also my principal, Mr. Hells, at Majestic Elementary." So this is a very fun night. Let's move on. What's he say? I know. It didn't take much, did it? The years go by. Hey, this is a wonderful one. Westfield Cone. Let's do where I live actually now. I have been a Fremont Silver Wolf dad for many, 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 many years. And now my house is now in this new Westfield Cone. So let's introduce Brian Heward. Come on up. Brian, how about all those that are with you? Please stand. There they are, the support group right there. It's a pleasure to introduce you. Brian, currently assistant principal at Rocky Mountain Junior, moving to assistant principal at Westfield High. So it's not super far away from where you are, right? Down the street. His credentials include a Bachelor of Arts from Weber State University and a Master's of Education in Educational Leadership from Weber State. Now this is kind of cool. He has 7 years in education and 3 years as a juvenile corrections officer. Awesome. Positions that have been held: North Davis Junior High, 8th grade integrated science, world geography, and U.S. history teacher. Also, Dean of Students at Farmington Junior High, and most recently, Rocky Mountain Junior assistant principal. My beautiful wife, Mackenzie, and I are extremely blessed with our 2 daughters, Afton, 2.5 years old, and Timber, 2 months old. I'm the son of Gary and Michelle Heward. Along with my 2 brothers, Colton and Will. We spend the majority of our time together hunting in the mountains or on a baseball diamond, and we just wouldn't have it any other way. Brian.
Well, Superintendent Butters and President Widdowson and our esteemed board, thank you. I tell you what, for the last couple months, I've slowly watched some of my best teachers and one of our best counselors be snatched up by Westfield, and they may have been getting a cold shoulder for the last couple of weeks, and I'm just going to publicly apologize to them now, and just be stoked that I get to work with them some more. So I could not be more thrilled to be helping open up our new high school. The community that I've been serving at Rocky, I love my students, and I get to see them for another 3 years, so I could not be more excited. I thank you for this opportunity and trusting in me. Brock and Matt, thank you both. And I just can't wait to hit the ground running. So thanks.
Board Superintendent mentioned that we may be off the Davis School District Christmas list. I have a feeling that we're not on Box Elders either. This next wonderful individual, Mary Heslop. Here she comes. Mary, who's with you this evening? There you go, right there. Mary Heslop, this is going to be exciting, from Box Elder School District, currently the principal at 3 Mile Creek, correct? Moving now to be the principal of Country View Elementary. How big is the school at 3 Mile Creek? 600. Oh, it's about right. It's almost a trade over, so that won't be too bad. Credentials are Weber State University Bachelor's of Science in Elementary Education and a Master's of Arts in English Language Learners from Western Governors. Also a school leadership endorsement from Western Governors. And this is exciting too, hence the master's there, level 1 and level 2 reading endorsements, right? And an educational technology endorsement too. 20 years in education, Mary? Awesome. has been a 3rd and a 4th grade teacher, as well as an instructional coach, as well as an administrative intern, and now an administrator for the last 3 years. Awesome. She said, I have 5 children, 3 boys and 2 girls that all attend or have attended Weber County schools. I have a 21 and a 20-year-old that both graduated from Fremont with associate's degrees from Weber State. I have a son who attends Fremont and a daughter and a son who attend Walquist. We live in Far West with our 2 rough collies. Yeah. Right on. 2 cats and 10 chickens. We stay. How many chickens did the other fellow have? 5? 10, oh, 10, you're tied. Yes, good. 10 chickens. We stay busy as a family with soccer, Girl Scouts, and we love all things outdoors and traveling. And Mary, we are really, really happy to have you.
Thank you. Thank you, Superintendent Butters, President Whittison, and the board. I am so excited to be given this opportunity to join Weber School District. I'm really looking forward to giving back to the district that has served my children and helped them grow up and become great individuals and is helping them still grow and learn right now. I'm excited to get to know all of you in this room and get to work with you. There's a few of you that I do know, and I'm excited that I see a few familiar faces out there. But thank you so much for this opportunity.
Thank you. Superintendent and board, we're coming to the last couple here, but we want to make sure that we get our new elementary interns officially introduced. Emily Mangum, are you here? There she is. Emily, who's with you tonight? They're all online. Give them a wave. There you go. Emily has been an instructional coach, or currently is the instructional coach at Lowman View Elementary, and is moving to be an elementary intern next year. Her credentials include a bachelor's degree from Brigham Young University, a master's degree from the University of North Carolina. Awesome. Yeah, Tar Heels, there we go. And an administrative licensure from Weber State. 22 years in education. Has taught special education, preschool, 1st grade, 2nd grade, and 3rd grade. Has also been an MTSS, RTI coach, a reading specialist, and an instructional coach. Her family, I grew up in Northern California near the Oregon border where the trees are tall and the ocean is cold. I am the youngest of 5 children. I've never married or had children of my own, but I do claim the title of favorite aunt to 17 nieces and nephews. I have taught school in Utah, Virginia, and North Carolina. I'm a firm believer that nothing will bug you after a kickboxing workout. Right on, Emily. Welcome.
Thank you. President Whittison, School Board, Superintendent Butters, thank you so much for this opportunity. I have taught around the country. I've been with Weber School District the last 10 years, where I've been a teacher, a reading specialist, and an instructional coach. And I have had teammates and mentors who saw things in me that I didn't see in myself and pushed me and challenged me, and that's where I am today. And I am super excited for this next step, this change, this very hard, challenging job, but I am looking forward to the challenge, and I pledge to do my best for Weber School District. So thank you.
Thanks, Emily. And finally, intern Vanessa Mize. Come on up. Vanessa, who's with you tonight? There we go. Welcome. Welcome. Now, Vanessa, you're actually currently serving as an interim elementary intern, and you're becoming officially an elementary intern next year, correct? Credentials, Southern Nazarene University, Bachelor's of Science in Education, a Master's of Arts in Education and Special Education from the University of Phoenix, and a Master's of Arts in Education in Educational Administration from the Argosy University. Awesome. 23 years. Wonderful. Listen to these past experiences. This is wonderful. Wilderness counselor for educated youth, recreation director, and special education teacher for a residential treatment facility. Behavior specialist serving both general education and special education student population. District multi-tiered system of support facilitator. District social emotional learning coordinator, and a very good one. Crisis prevention, Institute global professional instructor, and an instructional coach. She said of her family, "I have a wonderful support system that encourages me to follow my heart and my dreams." She said, "My amazing boyfriend of nearly 10 years, right there, has been by my side as I work to pursue and achieve my personal and professional goals. I can't thank him enough for his love, dedication, and times of sacrifice. I have a fantastic twin sister, niece, and nephew, along with a mother, who all provide me with the vital support needed to continue to do this very rewarding work. It is only with their love, commitment, compassion, and devotion that I am able to continue my dreams of becoming the leader I hope to be." Welcome, Vanessa.
Thank you so much for that introduction. Thank you so much, Superintendent Butters, and also Board President Widdowson, and all members of the school board. I am so appreciative of this opportunity, and so thankful to get to continue to learn and grow and expand in this leadership position here in Weber School District. I also am so thankful for Kurt and Mary Jo believing in me and giving me this opportunity, and I'm looking forward to helping build a positive culture in Weber School District and really championing the core values and commitments of our school district. So thank you so much for this opportunity.
Well, board, that I hope we remembered everybody. I've laid awake nights hoping that I got everybody covered. Did I miss anybody? Anybody want to be recognized? Anybody want to stand? Okay. One of the things I wanted to make sure the board understood, and we've had these discussions, we've got a lot of new in Weber School District. 53% of our administrators are in their first 3 years. I want you to think about that. 1 and 2 are new, first 3 years. But whenever I'm around our newbies, I feel this energy and this compassion and this expertise that I just know is going to elevate Weber School District for the next 10 to 15 years plus. I'm super excited to watch these new leaders grow into their roles. We have some seasoned vets, and we felt like this year we needed to bring in some experience, and that is why you've seen some additions from out of district. We would normally not probably have pursued that route as vigorously as we did this year, but we felt like that we had some great candidates from out of district that had experience that could bring that experience in and buoy us up immediately. So we appreciate them joining us, and welcome to Weber School District. That's it, board. Any questions, any concerns? I'll turn it back to President Widdowson.
Thanks, Superintendent. What a wonderful group. We congratulate all of you and look forward to great things from you, and this is exciting. So we have no further business, Superintendent. So thanks everyone for coming tonight. Drive safe on the way home. Stop and get ice cream. We'll get there. Stop and get some ice cream. I'd ask for a motion to close the meeting.
Yes, he's buying.
Sure.
I just heard it twice.
Sure.
And I still have two.
So
I have
moved,
2
Doug.
hours left. We normally don't get out of this meeting till 9.
You can stay. Well, the rest of us are going to go get ice cream. Bruce, thanks. Thanks everyone for coming.